If you recall, the Integrity in Public Life Bill 2018 was passed in the lower house back in July 2020, but failed to reach the two-thirds majority required in the Senate. There was some contention surrounding judges being excluded in the provisions of the integrity legislation by independent and opposition senators then. However, the Attorney General now says he believes the amendments in the 2023 bill are a reasonable compromise.
In my view, it would be distinctly unconstitutional if you ever needed an adjective for that, to try to impose these obligations on our current judges, but there's nothing wrong with imposing them on future appointed judges as a condition of their appointment. And therefore, the bill as Cabinet has approved it and as it will be laid in Parliament on Tuesday, will obligate future appointed judges, future appointed directors of public prosecution, future appointed auditors general, because all of those have the same constitutional protection now. So individuals who come to these offices after the passing of the bill will be subject to the requirements of the integrity in public life legislation. I think that's the only way of addressing it, but to have tried to impose it on the current holders of any of these offices would be to breach their constitutional protection, and we simply did not want to flirt with that.
While there were a number of factors that delayed the process, Mr. Marshall has made it very clear there was no reluctance to get it done. Another change expected to be discussed in Parliament is an amendment to the Minor Offences Act to address kite flying at night. It comes after a number of complaints from residents across the island. We are
therefore going to be laying in Parliament on Tuesday a piece of legislation which for the first time will attempt to bring some abatement to that dreadful nuisance that affects so many Barbadians. And to tell you in essence what this bill is going to provide, you can fly a kite for as long as you want, so long as it does not have a bull, because we all know that is what keeps the noise. So we're saying that if you fly a kite with a bull at 7 o'clock in the night, that kite has to come down. And it cannot be flown again until 6 the next morning.
Minister of Home Affairs and Information Wilfred Abrams says these post-cabinet press conferences will be held every 2 weeks to keep the public informed on government business.